So I've actually had quite a few questions, probably here in the last couple of months, about how I've attached a garage to a house, and I thought I would go ahead and create a tutorial video on it. So hopefully this answers all your questions, and let's go ahead and get started on the video. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add the garage to the foundation. So usually when you come into the game and you say you have your house here, go ahead and just put a house in of some sort. There we go. Normally you cannot take your wall and attach. As you can see, we can put it up to one square near it, but we can't go any farther. It says it's covered by floor tile. What you're going to do is you're going to open up your cheat bar and you're going to hit Control, Shift, and C at the exact same time, and it's going to bring up the bar, and you're going to type in constrained floor elevation, and you're going to go space, false. And now basically what that allows us to do is manipulate the walls, the foundation, the floor tiles, pretty much anything that we want, and we can add our garage. So we're going to go ahead and just put in our space that we want the garage to be. That looks good enough for me. And now we're going to go into Terrain Tools, Level Terrain, and we're going to level all this down to the same height as the foundation was originally. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in another wall. So now it kind of looks like this wall looks stupid. That roof looks stupid. Now it looks like it's all one piece. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to delete where our garage door is going to go, and we're going to add in underneath the wall. You would not have been able to put that wall in if, in fact, you wouldn't have even been able to shrink the wall down to the size of the foundation, or put this wall in like this without the constrained floor elevation cheat to be off. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the top level here and level the room or the house all to one height. And as you can see, this is still up a little bit. That is where we're going to put in our door. So we're going to go ahead and add our garage door. Here it is. As you can see, the garage door fits in good. If we would not have done this and we would have tried to put the garage door in when we were like this is pretty much what would have happened. It still would have went in, but it would have only appeared at the bottom here and was kind of like glitched out on top. But since we had our cheat on and we are able to delete these pieces here, and we can add in the wall and go back to train editing here and lower this back down. We have raised this up. You can kind of see it. It's a little bit darker. We've raised it up a little bit, and that is what allows us to put a garage door in without it being all glitchy, as you can see. Now the only thing about messing with the walls and stuff like this when you're doing with terrain and everything is, as you can see, it goes up a little bit right here, or down if you're looking at the top. The only thing bad about that is the way that the game works, with it working with square tiles like it is. Different wallpapers are not going to look very good. As you can see, I mean, what we got going on here is definitely not nice. So there we go. As you can see, it kind of really messes up the wallpaper. So basically what you want to do is you want to do something that is going to not cause that. So basically like a solid color, for instance. And as you can see, it does that. Now the only thing about it is the coloring can be off. I've actually experimented with this, and a lot of times the one I usually end up choosing, let me see if I can remember. Okay, it's in paneling. So I'm going to go to paneling. The one I usually end up choosing is base game, and it's this one here. And usually, as you can see, the color difference isn't quite as bad but it's still there. You can try to recolor it. Sometimes you can get it pretty close just by doing some recoloring. There we go. If you really look at it, you can still see the color difference and even the texture slightly different. But if you're just in playing the game and you're just kind of moving around, that's not something you're really going to notice. So you can do that. You can change like the colors and stuff like that, and that really helps. So that's basically how you create, okay, I'm not sure that I highlighted. That basically creates how you do a garage that's attached to a house. So let's just go ahead and, I don't know, kind of make this look a little bit nicer. Kind of give you the house feel here real quick. Yeah, that didn't go the direction I want. I never know which roof to pick, believe it or not. Hardly ever do. Actually, just go ahead and do that. And then we'll just move that over. Looks good enough for me. Gives it a little bit of a detail. And then you would just add your doors and windows. We'll just go ahead and do that quickly. Let's see, let's just pick a simple door, nothing too extravagant. I actually like that door quite nicely. I use that one quite often, I think. And then we'll just add a couple windows. These are nice windows. We'll just go ahead. They work. There we go. So there you go. We'll just go ahead and give a nice little porch here for Sims to walk off of. There we go. And a set of stairs. Normally I put flooring underneath, or a wall underneath the stairs, but I'm not going to do that. I have tutorials on how to do it. Okay. Oh, yes. You can't interact. There we go. You cannot intersect objects. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm just going to stick it somewhere. I really don't care where it goes. Okay, now just having an issue. I don't know what its issue is, but there we go. Whatever. We'll just put the steps there. It's not really a big deal. Let's put the door back in. There we go. So there you go. We have a house and the garage is attached. And that's pretty much all you have to do. Just remember that working with constrained floor elevation can be quite tricky, and you can really mess something up. So to practice will get it much better, and it'll be much easier. And when something does mess up, it'll be easier to figure out how to fix it. So I hope this tutorial was helpful on getting a garage attached to a house. And I, hope I answered any of your questions. So if you have any more questions about how I did this or anything else, really, I will give a tutorial about it, and I will do my best to help you out. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.